The library of forgotten dreams. The rain began the night I found a door no map had ever named. It stood between two silent streets where every clock had stopped at midnight. Above it, carved into old stone, were the words, "The library of forgotten dreams." Inside, there were no ordinary books. Every shelf held the dreams someone had abandoned. A painter who never touched a canvas again. A child who stopped believing he could fly. A musician who locked away one final melody. The room was quiet, yet every page seemed to breathe. An old keeper smiled and placed a weathered book into my hands. "This one," he whispered, "has been waiting for the only person who can finish it." I opened the cover. The first page carried my name. Every chapter was a memory I had hidden from myself. The nights I surrendered, the mornings I almost gave up. The voices that convinced me I would never become enough. The pages trembled as if they were alive, and every word sounded like an echo from another lifetime. I walked between endless shelves while thousands of forgotten dreams glowed like distant stars. Some were bright, some had almost disappeared. I reached out to touch one, and suddenly I could hear laughter from a life that never happened. Songs that were never sung, promises that were never spoken. The keeper said softly, "Dreams never truly die. They only wait for someone brave enough to remember them." The lights above began to shimmer like a midnight sky. Books slowly opened by themselves, and the pages rose into the air like white birds. Every forgotten hope circled around me until the room became a universe made entirely of stories. Then I realized something impossible. None of those dreams belong to strangers. Every single one belonged to different versions of me. The artist I never became, the traveler who stayed home, the poet who burned his pages, the singer who almost stopped believing his voice mattered. I stood surrounded by every life I had almost lived. For a moment, I wanted to close the book forever. It felt easier to leave than to face the person I might still become. But somewhere beyond the silence, a single melody began to play. It wasn't loud, it wasn't perfect. It simply sounded like hope, learning how to breathe again. The empty shelf started filling with light. Every page I turned erased another regret. Every step forward transformed another fear into a promise. The library itself seemed to awaken, as though it had been waiting for this moment to cross countless years. I understood that dreams are never asking us to be fearless. They only ask us not to forget them. When I reached the final page, there were no written words, only a blank space. The keeper handed me a pen made from silver and starlight. "This ending," he smiled, "has always belonged to you." My hands trembled. Then I wrote the first sentence. The empty page burst into golden light, flowing through every shelf, every hallway, every forgotten story. Thousands of books opened at once, and voices filled the air. Not crying, but singing. Outside, dawn arrived for the first time. In what felt like forever, The old door slowly disappeared behind me. When I turned around, the library was gone. Only the sunrise remained. Sometimes people ask why I still chase impossible dreams. I simply smile, because somewhere beyond the world we can see, there is a quiet library where abandoned hopes never stop waiting. And every time I choose courage instead of fear, another forgotten book writes a brand new page. Maybe that mysterious library isn't hidden between old streets. Maybe it has always lived inside every human heart, waiting patiently for someone to remember the dream that never stopped believing.